Hello everyone, this is Sudeep sir, your education teacher. Today we will discussion class 11, lesson 2, aims of education. What is aims of education? Actually the main aims of education, the full development of a child. According to Nelson Mandela, he said, education is the most powerful weapon which can use to change the world. Education has certain aims such as knowledge aim, moral aim, cultural aim, and vocational aim. Knowledge aim. Education has knowledge aim because knowledge is essential for every human being. Knowledge is the aid to achieve life values. Knowledge builds up the mind and satisfies the mental hunger. Through knowledge, the communication and the exchange of ideas and experience is possible. Knowledge is the building blocks of good character and personality. Next, individual aim. Education focuses on all round development of individuality of the child. Only a good individual will become a good citizen. Individuality is inevitable for self-expression and self-actualization. Education is complete development of the individuality of the child so that he can make an original contribution to human life according to best of the capacity. The some demerits are individualistic aims of education. When aim of education is extremely individualistic in nature, the educants tend to become completely self-centered and selfish in nature. A child who has followed this aim in education will often fail to adjust properly with life situation in later adult life. Another way in individualistic aim of education, educationists have considered every individual child as is separately. In reality, this is not the singular conclusion reached by the biologist. Next, social aim. Man is a social being. No one is able to live without the cooperation of the society. Education helps the child to fit into the society and to satisfy the social needs. While discussing about the development of the science of education, another aim of education named social aim of education has been mentioned. The aim of opposite in nature to that individualistic aim. Next, moral aim. A man who is morally high is always adopts the way which is desirable to the society. Education cultivates truth, beauty, and goodness in the mind of the child, which are the essence of morality. In moral aims of education, the physiological feature of human beings go on developing gradually from after birth in natural course, but some of the psychological characteristics and the ability to evaluate experience do not follow a natural course of development. Special efforts are needed for such development. Next, cultural aim of education. Culture is an important part of society and it can affect the behavior of the individuals. Education helps to preserve culture as well as to reform it in a new acceptable manner. Culture is the complex whole which includes knowledge, belief, art, moral laws, customs, and any other capabilities and habits acquired by man as a member of society. It is said by E.V. Taylor. In cultural aim of education, human society has earned many beliefs, customs, experiences, behaviors, and such other aspects through efforts of prolonged period. An assimilated form of all these constitute social culture. Development of the society will remain uninterrupted if younger members of the society are able to follow social culture properly. Next, vocational aims of education. It is a modern aim of education. Education helps to achieve vocation to satisfy the primary needs of a man like food, shelter, and clothing. Vocational education enables an individual to earn his livelihood comfortably. In vocational aims of education, we need money for our financial solvency in life. Source of earning money is the profession or vocation accepted by a person. Judging from this view, some educationists have stated that aim of education will be to provide vocational training to children. Such training will enable children to earn their livelihood in future. In the science of education, this aim has been termed as vocational aim of education. The example of vocational aims of education, the vocational center is ITI. After this all educational aim, another aims of education is spiritual aim of education and also adaptational aims of education. What is the spiritual aim of education? In this spiritual aims of education, many educationists are in favor of judging human sense of values more fine and sublime manner. And in adaptational aims of education, life is sustained through effective adjustment with environment. Zoologists have observed that the higher the position of an animal in the evolutionary scale, the greater is its capacity for adjustment. Thank you everyone for watching this video.